All right, we are live. Welcome, my friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another installment of the Creek Dominion. Tonight, the Trinity Cup Finals. We've got a triple threat match. The Marik Industrialists, the Canopian Travellers, the Davion Golden Suns. All three teams, 2 wins, 1 loss, in our abbreviated playtest season. And tonight, we're going to find out which one gets to take the Trinity Cup home. I am joined by Fohammer, and I'm going to give him a moment to introduce and catch us up on new and exciting things in his neck of the woods while I play with my phone for a few seconds.
Hey everyone, yep, Foam here, ready for this grand finale to this test season of the Trios League. So it should be pretty exciting. Yeah, it's funny how this worked out where we have a three-way tie for first place, and I think it's actually played out pretty well. This should be really interesting for the three teams here. Me, my team, your team, and then the variable bot team see how this alters our strategies and should be an exciting match.
I'm definitely looking forward to it. Not because I think I'm going to win, but just because I'm going to win. But also, I've changed some of the gameplay settings, so it should be a little bit faster, I hope. Granted, we're not necessarily going to feel some of that more quickness to it because there's a third team in play. So that's going to slow us down a smidge. However, we do have a couple of things. I've added a time clock, so you have 2 minutes each time it's your turn to do something. But what I've also done is individual initiative is a thing. And what that means for those that don't know, um, each individual piece on the board has its own initiative score, kind of like role playing games like Dungeons and Dragons and whatnot. So what that does is you don't get to choose between which of the three pieces you get to move. You only have the one piece that you get to move, but you still have 2 minutes to figure out what you're going to do. And honestly, I'm wondering if 2 minutes is too much time. But that's my personal opinion to be evaluated as needed. The other thing I've done is simultaneous deployment, simultaneous fire. So where the problem that you and I had last week, where uh, you fired one mech, and then I fired a mech. Now we just fire all of our pieces, and when all three players are done, it will progress to the resolution phase. So that should speed things up a little bit. I feel like there was something else I did to speed things up, but I don't recall exactly what it was. Um, but yeah, I've done a few things to try to speed things up. We may not necessarily see the whole effect because it's three teams in play, but otherwise, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how these new changes, what kind of effect they bring. I am, of course, Omar Krieg, your Lord and Commander for the Krieg Dominion, and your host for tonight's Trinity Cup Finals. Again, we've got the Marik Industrialists, the Canopian Travellers, and the Davion Golden Suns. And let me go ahead and load in our unit list here. Once I dig around, we'll have a moment. We'll talk about what we're doing, maybe some thoughts about why we chose the pieces that we chose. Whatever. And then we'll get into the actual shooty shoot stuff. And I gotta add a bot before I forget. So let's go ahead and throw the Canopian Travelers in here. Oops. That's one, that's not two. Alright, and then hopefully the internets and whatnot will not get bungled as they have in the past. And there he goes. He just disconnected. I don't know what happens when I bring a bot in that causes him to disconnect. So let's wait for him. Fo, you good? There he is. He's
Yep,
all right.
I should be back in now. Yep, there
Yep,
you
you're back. Do you see all 9 pieces?
go. Yes, I do, and
I haven't assigned them yet.
the okay, yeah, I was gonna say the order is yeah.
The order's really weird. It's kind of confusing.
Omar's got all the pieces.
Well, I mean, that's how it loads it in, but it's
Yeah.
when it comes time to like, it's I don't know why it does that. It's really annoying. All right, just verify that you've got the correct pieces. Everything should be right.
Let's see. Yep, I'm team four. Got all my pieces here.
All right.
Oh, looks good.
While you're doing that, I'm going to load in the settings that we're going to be using. Once I remember where I put them all. And hit OK. And now do the map, so we don't forget. We're still going to play on a 21 by 21. I think that is actually pretty helpful because I think LRMs have a range of 21 hexes. So if we start at 21 to 21, 21 by 21 map, that means technically you should start in some of the longer weapon ranges, which makes a difference for, getting things kicked off. Yep. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about decisions that we made that brought the pieces onto the board that we have today. We'll start with you, then we'll talk about what I did, and then we will briefly discuss what we will both be looking at across the battlefield. So go ahead.
Sure. So, for people that have been watching the series, you probably see a different lineup here. As the last couple of matches, I've brought my big boy, brought the Atlas.
Yeah.
I was kind of debating whether or not I maybe wanted to, have a. I always wanted to come into this because I knew the other teams were probably going to be fielding an assault mech as well. So I didn't want to come in and not have an assault mech. That would have been bad.
Yeah.
So knowing that, I was, trying to figure out, is there another option that I want to potentially take for an assault mech? And I did try to, not twist the rules, but bend the rules a little bit. That technically there still are some Night Stars out there. They're mothballed. They're maybe not active. They're buried in some, some Starleague, bunkers somewhere, but they're still technically out there. But no, Mark called me out on it, so it's
the Comstar Primus.
Active mech.
The Comstar Primus would like to have a word with your management team.
Wants to know your location.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure, without digging into the lore, I'm pretty sure the Night Star at this point is really just a Comstar mech waiting for its chance.
Yep, exactly. So I mean, no real change there, but as you see, I have two new mechs which I purchased between the previous round and this one. I wanted to go with something that was maybe a little bit sturdier for a medium mech, so I went with the Hunchback. And again, it was kind of a toss up between going with the 4G model with the AC-20 and the 4P with the medium lasers. And I already have an AC-20, so I figured I'll just go with the laser boat swayback version, see if maybe that can dish out a lot of firepower there. And then went with the Jenner, as my if you want to call it the striker mech. This is just a base model, Jenner with medium lasers and the SRM. This one, for the people that at home that might not be familiar, of course the teams can only field mechs that potentially they're, I don't know what the term here.
Their faction is really
their faction, their host nation or whatever, representative nation. Yeah, so I mean, you can't, in theory, like, even though the Jenner is a Cretan mech, at this point in the lore, it's been around for a long enough time that they have, through salvage or whatever, been dispersed throughout the other successor houses.
Definitely, the Lyrans and the Davions would probably have, arguably could have a fairly sized contingent of Jenners floating around.
Oh yeah, yep, along that Cretan Davion border.
Yep.
I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
But looking at this from the point of the Trios League, that from a role playing perspective, I was thinking that the Davions are gonna lean heavily into the quote unquote Davion mechs, the ones that they like to field, but at the same time they're not above using a not an inferior mech, but a mech. Well, they might think it's inferior. The Jenner is an inferior mech. But
it's not though.
No. But I mean, from their
Yeah. No, I know what you're trying to say. I think one thing to note with the Jenner is it's such a workhorse for the light mechs. It's got quite a bit of firepower. It's got quite a bit of speed. It doesn't have a lot of armor, but I mean, what light mech does? It's a really good mech design overall for its weight class. And the one thing about the Davions is, they probably, in their mind, their argument is we can make better light mechs than the Cretans. But here's a mech that has stood out as a reliable mech. And so why would you not use it? That's part of their methodology.
Yeah, and that's kind of, what I'm going for from a role-playing perspective here is that they're looking for, even though it's not Davion made Mac, they want the best chance to be
Yep.
able to succeed in this finale. So they're going with a precision striker.
Yep. And then one thing I want to point out too is this Hunchback 4P. It's not a common model in my experience. I actually kind of like it because, I tend to play a lot of mercenary based units, as I'm sure a lot of mech fans do. But when you're looking at a mercenary unit, one of the things you want to look at generally is like trying to shorten or reduce the strain that your logistics network needs to have in order to keep your mechs up and running. And one of the ways you can do that is by using a lot of lasers and a lot less ammunition-based weapons. And the 4P has, I think, 7, 3, 4, 8, 9. I don't know. It's got a fuck ton of medium lasers on it.
Yeah.
Now, it doesn't change the Hunchback's generic range profile. I think the 4H has an AC-10, which gives it a little bit more range for slightly less punch. But the 4P is still a formidable mech.
Yeah.
Until you lose that side.
Yeah. Well, that's always the no matter what Hunchback model you're
Yeah.
that's always
That's always the fear.
Yeah, got to protect that right side. But again, I kind of chose this model just for I like the mechs with the big guns, the AC-20, the Gauss, or whatever. But again, I kind of looked at it from the role playing perspective, and the Davions in general really love their mechs that don't rely on ammo.
Yeah, they're usually
so
that and
that's fielding lasers or PPCs, stuff like that.
Your solid mech
designs, but again, the whole lore purpose is they like you said, it extend in actual succession war combat. It extends their supply lines. Basically, they can operate in the field longer without having to resupply and rearm.
All right, so I also made some purchases this previous week. Now, the Marik Industrialists managed to pull off something like 120 odd wealth in week 2. So I've been kind of running on that, and I think the Mariks are actually up to roughly, by the end of week 3, they were up to about 168 or 9 wealth. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to field a whole new lineup for this round. I know, based on the fact that the Industrialists have played the Canopians and knowing, of course, that their team has been reduced and they haven't had a whole lot of money to replace their lost mechs, I knew I was going to need to have a solid, heavy-hitting assault mech. And I knew also that the Davions would be bringing their Atlas, most likely. In a Stalker versus an Atlas, one-on-one, it's really about placement and range mitigation as to which mech is going to walk away. But now I've got a Stalker going against another Stalker of the same variant, also going against an Atlas, so this is going to be really tricky. So I've added the Wolverine 6M, which is a mostly energy-based design, which is usually one of my preferred methodologies. We have the large laser, 2 mediums, and the SRM6. Basically, use the large laser until I get close enough to hit with that laser and missile combo. It's got some decent movement. It's 585, which is not bad. And then we have the Jenner 7F, which is a different variant than the 7D, obviously. This one has the 4 medium lasers, no missiles, has the same movement profile, although actually now I'm looking at it, it has slightly less jump range, because I believe the 7D has the 711-7, and the 7F has the 711-5. But more importantly, I have a little bit more armor on the 7F than the 7D does. Will that help me in the fight? I don't know, because that Javelin that the Canopians are fielding has the exact same weapons loadout, 4 medium lasers. It does have a slower movement profile and less armor, so it's a bit crunchier, or I guess brittle would be a better term. But so that's going to be an interesting fight. And now the one thing that is super different is the dynamic of a 3-way fight. The first team to defeat 75% of another team's battle value is going to win. So that could be, me getting a few good shots on an Atlas and really knocking down Foehammer's battle value, but then the Canopians could easily come in and be the one that knocks it down further, and next thing you know, the Canopians are the ones that win. So this is really going to be a tough fight, I think, for all 3 of us insofar as meeting those victory conditions. I don't see this match going 10 rounds, I'll be honest with you. I feel like if we get plenty of shots going off on any team against any target, that eventually the battle values are going to drop below that 25% remaining battle value, and I think that's where the match is going to be called. But we'll see what happens. This will be a logistically a slight different. I can't even think of how I want to phrase this. This is going to be a unique challenge for me in tracking this battle for, the things that I do as the GM for this league. So that's going to be an interesting challenge as well. Just because I got to track, 9 mechs versus 6 mechs on a sheet of paper that was originally designed for 2 teams, not 3. So, speaking of teams and speaking of the league, before we get started, I want to plug this. We currently are looking at let me back up. Going into the late 3022, Jesus H Christ. I really know how to talk. You know that, right? Like I can speak. But every week I come out here and I fuck it up. It doesn't even matter what game I'm playing. I fuck it up. All right, I'm going to try that again. We are moving into the late 3022 season, and we are looking at expanding the league to 8 teams. I am currently looking at 2 people that have definitely selected their teams. A third player is in the process of designing his team, and a fourth player that looks like they're committed, but I haven't gotten much more feedback yet, so we'll see how that turns out. If you are interested in joining a league, this is what you need to do. And I would absolutely love a couple more players to pop in and make this a truly unique experience for everybody. Find me on the Discord. Discord links are all over the Twitch and the YouTube. Get on the Discord server. Send me a message. I'm Omar Krieg. Obviously, you can find me on my server. It's pretty easy. But send me a message. Let me know what you're trying to do, and we'll see what we can do to fit you in with this league. It's been a blast, even though this season has been incredibly abbreviated, running roughly half the length. But I've had a lot of fun with it, and I look forward to not just the fights, but the GM side of things that I manage during the middle of the week, because I handle, the midweek events, things like recruiting and scrounging for parts, as well as handling all the repair roles and all that stuff. And I really enjoy this stuff. So it's been a lot of fun for me, and I hope it's been fun for Fohammer. I'm assuming it is because he's still here a month later.
Yep.
But, whether it's just the fights or all the stuff that goes on, off camera, I've had a lot of fun with it, and I'm looking forward to expanding the scope of the league. Hopefully not beyond my breaking point, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get into the game. Let me verify that I set everything up correctly. I did there, and double check game options. And all right, we are good to go. All right, so if you would, sorry. Oh, we gotta do starts. Start. Yep. Okay, so this was the idea I had the other day. We've got the 3 of us. We could roll off and basically just choose and then leave the bot with, the opposing side of one of us, or we let one team take either north or south or east or west or whatever, and then the 2 other teams would basically take the opposing side but the corner. So for instance, if one team takes the north, then you have one in the southeast and one in the southwest. Does that make sense?
Yep, makes sense.
All right, so let's roll off to see which of us 2 gets to choose, and then the other 2 teams will base off of that. How about that?
Sure.
2d6 if you would, please. Oh, this is looking like a great start for me. Rolled a 5. You rolled an 8, so you choose the side.
All right. I think let's go with the north side.
All right, I will take the southeast. I said southeast, but in my head I wanted southwest, so I'm going to take southwest.
Yep.
And then we'll make the bot do the... Nope, not add bot. Jesus Christ. Change start, southeast. There we go. All right, if you click on done, please.
Yep.
And we are off. Our first Trinity Cup Finals match. God, my nervousness just spiked. I want to point out one thing. So I did, I always do the test play, right, before our actual matches, just to see what the matches might look like. I have this battle value of just under 5,800, the highest of the 3 teams, and my team got the shit smoked out of me because somehow I managed to get caught up in between both of the enemy teams when I did my play test against 2 bots. So hopefully that's not a harbinger of things to come. It says it's my turn to deploy, but I don't see my yellow. Oh, there it is. Okay. The bot has already deployed all 3 of his pieces.
Yep.
That is not a good spot for me. This train is not helpful at all. I got shit slowing me down on one side and a wide open flank for you to take pot shots at me. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start right there. Put him there. We'll put him there. I'll put him. Come on. Okay, there we go. Right there. And I'm going to hope that these woods interfere with the Canopians shooting into my right flank as I close in on your team. And hopefully not die right away. This is it. This is for all the kit and caboodles. Now, I do want to remind both Foe and let the players know we did come to an agreement. Because Foe has helped me in the playtest of this project, we have decided that if he finishes in at least second place, he can keep one of the light or medium mechs that he has purchased. If he wins the overall match, first place, he can keep the light, the medium, and the heavy, or something like that was our agreement. Because he picked up a big one too. Does that sound right to you? As per our agreement.
In the end, I didn't pick up a heavy mech. I wanted
Oh,
to,
okay.
but yeah, that was. I mean, I wasn't gonna field a heavy mech in this match, so that's why I'm like, I'll leave it till like after.
Gotcha. Yeah, we'll talk. We'll definitely talk.
So, yeah, that was the agreement though. Was that depending on what we finish? Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll let that go. We'll see how that plays out. Holy shit, this is bad. You've got the Atlas right fucking there. And I have to. Go ahead.
I was trying to do a balanced deployment, and then I just saw that like you were stacking everything like coming right.
I mean, if you look at the map,
towards that poor Jenner.
Yeah, it was not intentional as far as like gangbanging that Jenner. But let me tell you, when the Canopians are right over here, I need these woods to try to keep some sort of interceding obstructions or something, because this is fucking bad. Like that's just all there is to it. I am in a bad spot here. I don't even know if I want to do that. Yeah, we'll go here. This is not utilizing the Jenner's movement range. I am definitely a triple threat. God, why did I think of this bullshit? It's just like that scene in Step Brothers. Why would you let us do this? All right, I'll do that. One thing I do know, in my experience, it definitely seems like the bot moves a little bit faster when it has the individual initiative on, because it can only think about that one piece and what it's going to do.
Yeah.
At least that's what I try to convince myself with. I have no idea if it's really true or not. I have no metric on which to base that. I see you got your Jenner coming down to dance.
Yeah.
I feel like my Jenner is going to eat an AC-20. I feel like that's really what's about to happen, and it's just going to crumple in on itself. Your Hunchback might get fucked up, though. I'm looking at that Stalker and the Dervish. I meant to look what was on the Dervish, and I forgot to. Let's take a look and see what the Dervish has loaded. It's got a large laser, medium laser, and SRM-6. Nope, that's my Wolverine. I wanted to look at the Dervish. So let's take a quick look at that. Medium laser, SRM, medium laser, SRM, and 2 LRM-10s. So that Dervish has got a bit of range. It's actually probably something like a medium range support mech. Alright, let's see. Move my Wolverine. I'm gonna have to do something. I don't know if I want to do this, though. Let me see. Come on, give me the pop-up. He got a +3. Okay, yeah. We're going to do that. This is going to hurt, but I'm going to do it. Alright. Jenner is up to shoot first. For my side, you should be able to fire your pieces at the same time.
Yeah.
So you're over there figuring out your maths while I'm figuring out mine. Alright. Alright. This guy. Alright, so I've put all my fire out there on the board. Let's see what you got, and then we'll see what kind of damages take place. The one drawback I've noticed when I was playtesting all Atlas is with simultaneous fire on. You don't get to see what the opponents are shooting at you, so you don't know what's coming until you read the report.
Yeah.
That is a drawback, but I feel like at least for trying to speed things up so we can get through the matches and get everybody through in an evening, that this might not be such a bad trade-off. Blood Bowl is about to start up, it looks like. Or the Brew Bowl, I should say.
Yep.
I'm going to do one of two things. Either I'm going to win it or I'm going to lose it. There's not going to be much of the in-between stuff. And if I win it, it'll be by sheer dumb luck. All right, let's see what happens here. That Hunchback 4P is already rolling edge on the very first shot of the game. Yeah. Jesus. All right, 4P takes light damage. We find him on the sheet. He is up here. Oh, took a couple of hits there, it looks like, from the javelin. Actually, yeah, 3 out of 4 lasers from that javelin hit. The Stalker fired off at you, too. Large lasers and an LRM-10. Actually, 2 LRM-10s, but only 1 hit. And the Dervish is smacking the bejesus out of you. Actually, no, the Dervish missed every shot. All right, your Atlas also takes some light damage in the form of lasers, and you also had to roll edge on the first shot. That's awesome. I love seeing that. Let's see. I don't see any criticals on that. Oh, dear God. Oh, no, that's your Jenner taking... Oh, my.
Yeah, my Jenner took a critical on me.
Wow. That bumps him up in the very first shot that hits him up into the not crippled, but heavy damage range. Holy cow. He's still viable as a battle component or whatever you want to call it. But man, a critical shot like that in the very first round.
This is big. Not that I was expecting. It was rolling on 10s for the Hunchback, but missed on everything but 1 laser.
Oh, the fire javelin took light damage. Where are you? Right there. Okay. That's bad. I mean, you were rolling on 10s, but that sucks when you've got 8 or 9 lasers and only 1 hits.
Yeah.
Your Jenner hit my Wolverine.
But one medium laser hit.
Yep, he got 1 tag on light damage for Wolverine. And then the Atlas nails 3 out of 6 SRMs and then 6 out of 20 LRMs on the Stalker. My Stalker.
Whiffed on the AC-20.
Yeah, thank God.
And the Hunchback fell.
Oh, dear. Yeah, he did. He did. And the pilot took a hit.
Yep.
All right, so Pritha, what's her name? Susan Pritha takes a hit. All right.
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't have a really good option with that Hunchback, because as soon as I saw their javelin move up, I was basically in a position where that Hunchback was going to be out there by itself, either in cover or in the open, and I basically just opted to kind of get as close as I could, hope I could land as many lasers as I could.
Yeah,
only got 1 of them to land.
And your 4P is at 3 heat, your Jenner is at 4, and your Atlas is at 5. What's funny here though is all 3 of the Canopian mechs are at 6 heat right now. So that's going to impair their ability to move. Looking at the initiative, your Jenner and then your Hunchback, then the Canopian Javelin, my Wolverine and Stalker, the Atlas, the Jenner, the Stalker, and the Dervish. Let's get into it. I have 98% of my battle value remaining. I think I was the lowest. Yep. Pritha taking that hit in the first shot. Or first round, I mean. That's... And your Jenner taking that critical, too. I wonder how different I would have played based on deployment. Basically based on deployment alone, because if I didn't have the Canopian, oh shit, that's not good. That is not good. Getting a Jenner in my rear arc is never good. Never. I'm having traumatic flashbacks to MechWarrior Online and getting chewed on by lights that I can't turn fast enough. All right, Canopians have made their move. What did they do?
Oh
I
my
didn't
God.
see it.
They moved the
They
fire javelin right
they
in the
did
rear
this.
arc of the
They did the
hunchback.
same thing to you, but even worse.
Yeah.
They got right up on you. Okay, man, I'm really curious. Should I even try this? Oh man, that's so tempting. That is so tempting. You know when I say things like that, even though if you're not watching the stream or whatever, you know I'm about to plan something really foolish. But man, this is so damn tempting. Ah, man. Ah, fuck it. I'm going for it. Fuck it. I'm going for it. Now, here's the bigger problem I've got. I don't know where to put my Stalker to be in a good firing position on that Atlas because he's moving before you. And the Stalker is literally the only piece I can move right now.
Yep.
The drawbacks, my friend, the drawbacks. And if I close the distance, you won't even really have to move for your
That
AC-20.
Wolverine moving up on the Jenner is very brave there, especially when I have a height advantage on you for melee.
Yeah, listen, if it didn't work for Anakin, it might work for me.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna do that. And I swear to God, if I get the stacking rule thrown at me and one or both of my mechs head off the map, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so fucking mad. Hey Hashin, how you doing, my friend? Thanks for joining us. And we're gonna be we're gonna be a real asshat here. And get right into his Atlas's ass. Alright. Here we go. Firing phase. Oh, yep. We're definitely gonna pummel him. Let me think for a second. 6 times 2 is 12, times 2 is 24. It might be better to hit with the SRMs. No. 8 is 23. Yeah, we're going to do this. There we go. And then this guy. His heat's pretty high, though. I can do one more. Alright, let's see how this turns out. Welcome, Hashin. You're just in time to see round 2 of 10 potential rounds in the Trinity Cup Finals. We have a triple threat match going on here between the Industrialists, which is my team, the Davion Suns, which are Fohammer's team, and the Canopian Travellers, which is an NPC or bot team that just managed to barely squeak their way in after their opponent during week 3 had to forfeit because they didn't have enough mechs to put onto the board. So far, the Canopians knocked down Fohammer's Hunchback 4P, and we got a crit on Fohammer's Jenner in the very first round. So wait to see how everybody plans out their shooty shoots and see what the landy lands do. My Wolverine is attempting a DFA on the Jenner, by the way, for those that don't know. Needs a 7 to hit, and he'll suffer 11 points of damage in exchange for inflicting 17 points of damage if he makes the roll. He is, I believe, an elite pilot, so hopefully it'll work. Oh, dear Lord. Your 4P just took criticals, my friend.
Yep, on the right torso.
Oh, man, that sucks. That's 2 lasers and a...
I can do, it gets right in that rear arc.
Yeah. That's 2 lasers and a heat sink that you're down.
Yep.
On a plus side, your heat management just went up. Let's see. Stalker is taking some hit. Oh, there's Stalker. Oh, yeah. We got that sexy, juicy Stalker on Stalker action going here. All right. Stalker ate some more rounds from your Jenner. Let's see. Atlas is eating more rounds from my Stalker. And got 8 out of 20 missiles to hit combined. So that's cool. My Jenner missed every shot. You fired a single laser at their javelin. You did a twisty twist.
Just on that right arm. It was the only thing I could do, and nothing else was in range.
All right. Atlas had a PSR.
Atlas whiffed on everything.
Yeah, that's That is unfortunate for you. So very fortunate for me, though. Okay.
Remember how this worked last time, though? That
Yeah,
just missed
yeah.
like every, especially the AC-20 shot missed like what was it, like 3 or 4 rounds in a row. It missed with the AC-20, and then got that one that mattered.
Yep, indeed.
We'll see.
Yeah. Hey, Hashin is asking if you can catch us both in DMs after the stream. Hashin, what I will offer you is the Discord invite. I believe, depending on how late this goes, and I'll let Fohammer answer this for himself, of course, but I believe he's going to have to get offline shortly after the stream. But there is the Discord invite. You're more than welcome to join us, my friend. Any questions you have, you can obviously ask them there. Or if you need something more personal, you can always DM me, of course.
Oh, it's because you DFA'd. Yeah, I
Yep.
forgot that because DFA, I can't do a physical attack on the Wolverine.
Correct. You can drop one on the Stalker, but I saw something really juicy.
Yep, he'll land.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Physical attacks for the Javelin. Punching at the Hunchback. Both punches hit. No changes there. The Stalker kicked the crap out of your leg on the Jenner. And that was before the DFA. So your Jenner is pretty well toast at this point. I think I'm going to have to mark him crippled unless I... Well, let's keep going here. The physical attacks for the Jenner missed. The Wolverine DFA hits. Rolled an 8 on a 7. Does an awful lot of damage and displaced. Wolverine falls over, however. Your Jenner is... I'm going to mark him crippled because he lost a leg. We could probably call that defeated, but that's up to you. Yeah. That was... other than my Wolverine pilot falling over... Have I marked the Wolverine down for having any damage yet? Yes, okay. Alright, yeah. That looks like a good way for that round to go for me.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a big one, landing that DFA. The Wolverine's down, too, but...
Yeah. Ooh. What did their Javelin do that put them at 11 heat? And their Dervish is at 9. Holy cow. Wow, you're really playing with your heat curve, I see there. 10 heat on the Atlas and 8 on the Jenner. You were definitely rolling those dice for big hits and hoping for something to pay off.
And the Atlas just whiffed on everything. And the Jenner, I figured this might be the last round that it's in the...
Yeah.
So that's why basically I fired with everything that I could,
Yeah, when you're in that position, that's all you can do is just fire everything. Yeah. Fire all the missiles! All right. Movement phase. I'm going to ignore the Jenner. I'm going to let you make that call. I personally would probably try to eject him, but that's entirely up to you. This could get really super ugly for me, but I think it's time to dance with that Atlas. All right, get the Wolverine up and get him into the fight. Do I want to go that way? No. Get up here. Oh wow, I need to roll a 3 to stand up. That's amazing. I rarely... Go ahead.
I was going to say, that poor Hunchback.
Is he getting gangbanged up there? It looks like... Oh my god. That Dervish is running pretty damn hot, too. I think I said it's like 8 or 9 heat. And their Javelin's running hot. Like, that's really surprising that the bot is running so high on heat. Or maybe I just never truly paid attention or that much attention to the heat for the opponent. I don't know. But I know your Atlas is super hot, so I'm definitely going to capitalize on that. I don't know if you could tell. This might be my only good time to do it, too.
Yeah.
Watch, now it's my turn to whiff everything.
I don't think I can do much with this Jenner, but
let me take a look here. Obviously, it's your call to make. You have you can't even get up right now. Can you? Oh, Suzuki took a hit. I never marked that.
Yeah, she did take a hit, but she's still
Yeah,
conscious.
yeah. Oh, when she fell over, she probably when she failed the
Yeah.
PSR or something.
I can get up, it looks like, but I have 0 walk, 0 run, but 5 jump, but I can't jump. Oh, maybe because my uh leg is gone.
Yeah, because
I
you're
don't
missing
know.
that leg, and you've probably got. I didn't see any other criticals on there, so I don't know. I don't know. It's your call. You can always eject, and
Yeah.
but I don't want to force you or make you feel like that. You know what I mean. Like that's a call that you have to make. If it was
Yeah, I mean,
me,
either way, it's going to be out, I think, this round. It's just, I'm just more seeing if it can do anything potentially the next round.
yeah,
Otherwise,
exactly. And with it being prone behind cover, like you're not gonna be able to shoot at
yeah.
shit. It'll give you a chance to cool off, but
Oh, wait.
even if you
Yeah,
do stand up, you're not gonna get. I mean, you'll have a couple of shots there, but they're gonna be medium range. Okay, and
oh, God,
obviously,
that stupid fire javelin.
man, he is on you like shit, man.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
And I can't even target him. It's just, I might be able to get him with the left arm laser, but yeah, it's just.
Yep, that's gonna be rough for you, my friend. All right, I'm gonna plink this Atlas down. Oh, that put me up a little bit high. Why? Oh, probably because I moved. Okay. And then this guy. And this guy. Definitely in one of those moments where you kind of have to go all in as far as my Jenner is concerned. My Jenner's going to run hot for the next round, but I need it. Like, this is that time to do it. I promise, by the way, that I was not teaming up for the bot. All my decisions have been made based on the terrain that I was landed with, so. The problem I'm now looking at is assuming my shots hit, that fucking Atlas can soak so much damn damage.
Oh, you know what? I don't think the. Yeah, I don't think the Jenner can stand back up because it's prone with both arms destroyed.
That would explain why it had 0 movement points.
Yeah.
I didn't realize both arms are gone. That I definitely missed that part myself. Oh yeah, left arm and right arm because the only weapon you got is that SRM4 in the center torso.
Yeah, and I don't think it can stand up without it. I mean, I don't know what the rules are, but I mean,
Uh,
obviously I can't fire anything because there's nothing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you need your arms to at least be able to stand up. So I know some of the quirks are like difficult to stand because it has nubby arms. I'm sure that's not the technical definition, but that's what I'm gonna roll with because it sounds funny. All right, let's see what the effects are. Dervish fires some stuff and misses. The fire javelin hits with 1, but your 4P hasn't taken anything heavier than it's already taken, which was a couple of lasers and a heat sink. Let's see what you. Oh, that stalker's firing on the stalker.
Yeah, this is getting dangerous for, especially for your stalker, because that stalker's just firing with no return fire.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to put you out there like that. But man, if I finish the Atlas, that stalker is just gonna be fresh at this point. But I really need to get that Atlas down. He's such a pain in the ass and soaks so much damage.
A ton of damage, yeah. Well, it's soaking a lot of damage, I should say.
Yeah, he's eating so much. He ate 3 out of 4 medium lasers with no real effect other than, obviously chipping away armor. I did get 2 of them to land in the same spot, so that's helpful. And then he eats four missiles and re-rolls a critical hit from his edge pool, and then 2 more missiles hits. And like just looking at the armor remaining, it's still Jesus Christ. And then my Wolverine
That AC-20 finally hit.
Oh God, please don't. Jesus, I haven't got that far yet.
Okay.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm just my heart rate went up
the
though.
best place it could have hit it. Just hit your stalker in the left arm, but that left arm has only 2 armor remaining, so I mean, it's probably the best place it could have hit.
Yeah, probably. The Jenner managed to land all 4 lasers, but again, Well, you've got a couple of spots on, like your right arm is down to 1 armor.
Yeah.
Your center, torso, rear, and left torso, rear are single digits armor. That's not necessarily meaning a whole lot. And yeah, here we go. The left arm soaks 20 points of damage with 2 armor left.
Oh, that Atlas is down.
Oh dear. Oh, he failed his PSR. Oh, the Dervish took some hits. I don't think I had the Dervish marked for hits. Light damage for the Dervish. And my Stalker is down as well. My pilot didn't take damage.
Yep.
Your pilot did not take damage. All right. Wow, that was an explosive round. All puns intended. All right. Well, we got to kick the big guy while he's down. That's an automatic hit. Well, fortunately, because he's already down, he doesn't have to roll a PSR. Hashton says it can stand without arms. I don't know. I may need a setting check that I don't have checked for something like that to happen.
Yeah. I mean,
that sounds like a TAC ops kind of option. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say all I did was just try to have it stand back up this round, and I'm basically just seeing if it can do anything next round. I mean, basically it's got all of its weaponry gone except for its SRM. So yeah, it's.
Oh, that's not. You guys are waiting on me. I apologize. We're sitting on the heat screen. No. Javelin's at 9 heat. Stalker's at 5. Dervish is at 8.
I mean, we were joking before we, or actually, I was going to say on that heat screen, yeah, that the Canopians are like running hot. And, like the princess bot is keeping it like right at that level.
Yep.
This might turn into a thing where we both get our asses kicked.
Yeah, it could. It could. Because you're down to 68% BV remaining.
Yeah.
Or 68% remaining. I'm at 90, and the Travelers are at 97. We're going into round 5.
So they definitely have the advantage.
Right, or no, round 4, I think. I'm gonna leave my Jenner right there. The Javelin has backed off a little bit. The Flea has no arms quirk. Same for the Catapult. Yeah, I think it's. There's just so many different variables. I can't think of all of them right now. As it is, his Jenner's arms have been destroyed, and it doesn't have any special quirks I know of as far as getting back up without arms. So I think he's kind of screwed, to be honest. Wow, my Stalker like rolled as it fell over.
Yeah.
Like, don't mind me. I'm just gonna take a nap, guys. You guys carry on with that. Oh. Uh-oh. Your Atlas was not capable of standing back up. He failed his PSR?
Yeah, I think it fell. Yeah. Trying to stand back up.
Oof. This could be problematic.
Okay, a little bit different now. It looks like it is allowing me to stand up this round. I have 1 walk, 1 run.
Oh, you know what? It could have been heat buildup too that was interrupting your, or not interrupting, interfering with your movement points.
Maybe.
Yeah, that happens sometimes too. +4 if I remember right, but SRM4 is not worth it. Yeah, that's a call that the other player has to make though. So.
The Fire Javelin backed off.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mentioned that earlier. Yeah, he backed off, so now your Hunchback can. Well, if they're Hunchback, actually looks like you get into point blank with it, and out firepower, outgun it. And that Dervish, if he stays right there, which he probably won't, he won't have line of sight to you. But that Stalker is in my fucking ass, and I can't do anything about it. All right, get up, Stalker. We got some more shootings to do. And meanwhile, that Canopian Stalker is just sitting there, just sipping on his tea, smoking his cigar, and blasting the bejesus out of us. Me in particular. God damn. All right, shooty shoots. Round 4.
What happened there then? Because it should have said that your Stalker got up.
Yeah.
But
did you?
Atlas, it didn't have the.
Oh,
it's
it didn't.
Saying it's prone, but
did
it
you
didn't have the skill check there to stand up?
Did you?
Yeah, I had it
misclick
stand
something?
up. And well, basically, I was gonna have it stand up and basically like just twist to face your stalker, but for whatever reason, that didn't happen.
That's weird.
Oh well. See what we can do.
Yep. Fortunately for you, my mechs are running a little too hot, so not a lot of fire coming in. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Let me see something here because this guy is really working my nerves. 14 hexes. All right. 8, 16, 23. This is gonna be one of the, you remember last match that we had? I had one of those pivotal moments, the turning points.
Yeah.
I might be having another one. I may have made a decision that may not work to my advantage. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Excuse me. What I do know is I've got to do something about that fucking stalker.
What's funny is my hunchback is actually like
shit. Shit.
Uh-oh.
All right. My stalker just got bumped up to heavy damage. That sucks. Lost a large laser and a heat sink. And another heat sink from the dervish, and now, god damn it. Your Atlas just got moved up to moderate damage. It's taking internal damage now. Oh my god, I lost an SRM6. My stalker's just about useless. That's not quite true. And I missed all my shots at their stalker. So the javelin is up to critical damages. Let's see, where are you? Heavy damage on their javelin. Nice to see when all your lasers start to hit, huh?
Yeah. What's funny is that the Atlas is on the ground still and needed a 7 to hit on it, and it basically could fire everything, I think, except one medium laser.
Yeah, probably in the arm it was
stalker.
using.
Yeah, but then everything missed except for one medium
I'm going to take it, man. I'm going to take it.
Yeah.
I need every advantage I can possibly get because right now it almost looks like the Canopians are going to win. And I'll be damned if the Canopians take home the fucking Trinity Cup. The bot team takes home the first championship match.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably what's
that
going to happen.
hit with everything except for its head small laser and one medium laser. So, yeah, that was big for that guy.
Oh, we got a brutal beatdown going on over here. Section destroyed on the Atlas right arm.
Yeah.
I really hope there was something good in there, but that bumps you up to heavy damage now that you've got
armor is gone on the rear center torso.
Yeah,
as well.
And you lost a medium laser.
Yeah.
So the Atlas beatdown continues. The Stalker slap around continues, and then we've got the Hunchback hammering going on. I don't know. I'm done with alliteration and stupid. Well, no, I'll still have stupid comments all night, but this is definitely shaping up to be quite the explosive match.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, man, I'm really, really nervous about that other Stalker. Like, I feel like I've got an advantage on that Atlas right now. Right now. Until it stands up and gets that AC-20 back into play. Then I'll have more worries. But man, that Stalker over there is looking... I don't think it's even taken any damage. No, I'm pretty sure that Stalker has not taken a lick of damage yet. Fohammer is currently plotting his master strategy at world domination.
I think what I did was I must have accidentally told it to do like a walk or something where
just a turn
without actually telling it to get up.
Yeah.
So basically, it just basically did the torso twist on the ground or whatever.
It did exactly what you told it to do. It just wasn't what you wanted it to do. That's exactly what happened. Oh,
which is kind of funny because normally it gives the thing when you're not moving. It says, you haven't moved this mech. Are you sure you want to?
Yeah.
Apparently, it doesn't do that if you're just like changing your facing or whatever. So
Yep.
yeah. But Atlas looks like he's back up again.
Oh,
Fire
man.
Javelin and the Dervish are going after that Hunchback, and that's why I just backed him up into that.
Yeah,
corner
that
there.
guy is so hosed right now. And meanwhile, my stalker is up to 5 heat, which means he can really only move 1 hex. And I know I don't. Oh, fuck. All right, fuck it. I'm going all in on this Atlas.
Charge.
I'm going all in, man. What else can I do? That stalker is just
Yeah.
gonna blow the shit out of me. There's nothing I can do to return it. If I'm lucky, I can pop this Atlas, and then I can send my 2 fasty boys over there to start harassing him. I do want to know, what do you want to do with that Jinner?
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to eject it because
Okay.
the last round I told it to stand up, and apparently it didn't.
Okay.
So I don't think it actually can. Or I mean, it's still saying it has 1 walk, 1 run. I was hoping I could get it up and then like maybe use its jump jets to like jump behind the stalker, but for whatever reason, I mean, this is like the second round or third round where I can't even like do anything with it for
Yeah.
whatever reason. It's saying like I can't like get up at all.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, I was gonna say I'll probably just gonna have to like eject it. So
Okay.
I'll just tell it because I mean I'm basically in a position where it's behind cover and I basically can't do anything with it. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to eject.
All right. I'm going to mark Zhao down for killing your Jenner.
Yep.
All right. Let's see how things go. And of course, your pilot is fine no matter what the computer says.
Yeah.
God. Let's see, it's 8, 12, 8. Hold on. That's 8, 11, 14. Oh, yeah, we're doing that. Oh, shit. I forgot that when you lose weapons, that your clicking sequence changes. I have a sequence like I learned the mechs like click this button so many times, click that button so many times, and forgot that I lost weapons on my stalkers. Now I'm like, whoa, my heat jumped. All right. God damn it, I did it again. Okay. Oh, get over here. Fire 2. Fire. That's it. All right, let's see what we got. Hunchback 4P. I believe I've already got it marked up to heavy damage. I do. The stalker fires on my stalker. Oh dear.
More criticals.
Yep. My stalker is at. Oh, I've already got it marked at heavy damage, losing more lasers and actuators. Your hunchback is losing more shit. Wolverine. Ooh, hits the head. Rerolled. And you're out of edge too. Oh shit.
Yep.
So Susarla takes another hit if she hasn't already.
Yeah.
Yep. That's 2 hits.
Well, no, it's saying 1 total.
It does say that.
I could have swore that.
No,
maybe it got re-rolled with edge. Can you re-roll?
No, I don't. I don't think so. And I remember her taking damage because
yeah, I'm almost certain she
took damage because she fell when the Atlas was knocked over. Because otherwise, I definitely marked it, and unless it was Suzuki that I was supposed to mark.
Oh, we'll look at the log later.
Yeah. Let's see. Fire Javelin loses an arm. Well, he's already at heavy. Loses some other stuff too. Oh, your Hunchback is just laying waste with lasers.
Yeah.
Get it, Hunchback. Get it. All right, here goes the Jenner. Firing on your Atlas, which is already at heavy damage. Oh, Jesus Christ, my stalker's fucked.
Yeah.
Omar took a hit. Omar takes a hit to the face. I lose apparently 2 LRM 10s. The AC-20 missed though. Thank you, Jesus, for small favors. Thank you for small favors.
Hit 1 time this match.
Yeah, against the left arm. See, laser.
Center torso front only has 6 armor remaining on that Atlas. is
gee, yeah, it is. It really is. And I'm trying to kill that damn thing at my own expense, as it turns out.
Oh, but it stays standing. But
the hunchback is down.
Yeah.
Pritha does not take damage for that. All right, let's see. We're moving into the physical phase. This is probably going to hurt a lot. Something bad is about to happen. I don't know if it's going to be good for me or not. Fuck. Okay. All right. One step at a time. Jenner does some damage. My Stalker kick hits and destroys the armor on your left leg, but down to internal. The Atlas kicks the Stalker, hits a foot actuator. The Stalker needs to roll PSRs because it was kicked, and the foot actuator was hit. I missed one of the two needed. The Stalker is down. The pilot avoids damage, and the Atlas makes all 3 of his PSRs, including rolling a damn 11 on a 5. Yeah. You son of a... Okay. All right. Oh my God, your Atlas avoided a...
Shutdown.
Yeah, shutdown. Thank you. And it's at... Whew.
Yeah, I knew... And, you know, I keep trying to get in there with that AC-20, just, you know, and it keeps missing. And I knew I was going to be running hot.
You're definitely doing the all-in play too.
Yeah. And what's funny is the Princess is just riding that like perfect like heat curve.
Yep.
She's staying at like 8, you know, or 9, 10 heat like all the time, and just.
And I don't remember what the different heat levels are, but like the Javelin can run hotter because it doesn't have ammo. The Dervish and the Stalker have been sitting right in between 8 and 10. Your battle value is down to 47% remaining. Yeah. You don't have much left in you.
Because the Jenner is gone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
And
the Atlas is getting the shit kicked out of it.
Yeah. And the Atlas is moving first, looks like.
Oh, yeah. Pretty sure my Stalker is going to be hot. Might not have a whole lot of movement options, but man, that motherfucking Canopian Stalker, man. Can you imagine making it to the finals where you only had to play 2 out of 3 matches and then winning? Those sneaky Canopians. Excuse me.
Actually, my Atlas cannot move at all. It's got 0.
It's too much heat. It's got too much heat.
Too much heat. Yep.
That's
so
what.
It cannot move.
Yep. Oh, the Fire Javelin is withdrawing. Excuse me, I almost mispronounced that. So that is going to be a retreat on the Javelin. Who was it? The Hunchback 4P that put the last bit of fire on him?
Yeah.
All right, your Hunchback 4P just got kill credit. That's Pritha getting some kill credit there.
And this Stalker out here is just completely untouched.
Oh yeah, just fresh as the day it was frickin' born, man.
Yeah. Okay. That and your Jenner, I think, are the only ones that are untouched. Well, your Jenner might have taken some damage.
It is undamaged. It's got no damages. The Wolverine is actually in pretty decent shape as well. It's taken some damage when it fell over on that DFA. But yeah, that's goddamn. Okay. I need to do something really snarky here. It's time to change things up a little bit.
That's a good move. This Atlas is pretty much done. I mean, even if it does manage to take down the Stalker or something, you know, it's pretty much out of the fight. Just one decent salvo from that untouched Stalker is going to end that Atlas. I think I'm pretty much, you know, I'm fighting. I'm like in 3rd place, and I'm fighting to maybe get 2nd place.
You're like that. You're like that saying that you're the 3rd monkey, and it's starting to rain, brother.
Yeah.
Oh man, Hashin just posted in Twitch chat the different modifiers that take place based on your heat levels, and so that definitely is adding up. I don't know if my Jenner's gonna be able to do anything with that Stalker now, but I'll be damned if I don't put my face in this Atlas's face and go toe to toe with it one more damn round. One of us is gonna walk away from this fight, and I don't know who it is at this point. I really don't. Insofar as my Stalker versus your Atlas, and if their damn Stalker would stop interfering. Yeah. Oh man.
Quick question: If
Yeah.
a mech is withdrawing, do they still fire, or is that basically just saying that
No,
you're like,
no, it is
okay,
attempting to get off the board.
okay,
So I've already counted it as a kill. You do not need to engage unless you
okay,
really feel
yeah?
like the.
Because I was debating whether to move my hunchback up
Mm-hmm.
to fight the dervish, but it basically puts me like in
Yeah,
the
with your back
rear,
to it or whatever.
yeah, with my back to the javelin,
Yeah.
yeah. So, but I think that's okay to do.
Yeah, you should be fine. In my experience with Mega Mech, when you have an NPC or a bot mech withdrawing, it does not engage. It's literally trying to make its way as fast as it can to whatever side is safe.
Yep.
Okay. Everybody that needed to get up got up. It is now time to do some shooty shoots. And I think that is all I can do in the Wolverine. I don't think I'm going to have a shot here. I am going to have a shot, but not a good one. And lastly, God, I've got a lot of damage going on here. I gotta go all in. Ugh. I'll be at 9 freaking heat. My mech might explode if I lose another heat sink or take an engine hit. If I take an
Yeah.
engine hit, it's fucked, man. My stalker, oh my god. But it's definitely one of those moments where you can't even ride the heat anymore. You just let it go. Let it wash over you. What do they say in Dune? The litany against fear.
Oh, I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer.
Exactly. I will let my fear wash over me. I'll be the reed that does not break, or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, my stalker's dead. I don't know what I saw, but I saw something about.
Critical on the head.
Oh no. Okay, she's conscious. Let's see. I've already got my stalker at heavy damage, so there's that. Let's see. Their dervish slaps your hunchback around a little bit more, but nothing terrible. I got a shot in on the stalker finally. That hit, so their stalker is finally at light damage. Everything else against the stalker missed. Your Atlas fucks up my stalker. Oh, we got an ammo blow. 4 hits.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, and the auto eject killed the pilot. Fuck. Good thing none of this actually carries over until the late 30-22. Actually, none of this is going to matter because I'm not even going to play the Mariks next season. So, let's see. All right. Yeah, no, the Stalker is definitely dead. Your Atlas gets the kill credit for that. So Susarla gets a kill. My
Before
mech.
your stalker died, got a critical on the left leg of the Atlas. It's just on the heat sink, but and a critical on center torso. Center torso armor is gone now on the Atlas, and it takes a hit to the head.
Oh my!
So, Erna is now up to 2 hits.
It would have been too much to ask for a freaking double knockout. Come on. Yeah, it says 2 hits. My count says, you know what? I'm pretty sure.
And the Atlas is still in it. Stays standing.
Yeah. Shit. Nothing like an Atlas on your ass. All right. Let's see. You slap the dervish. Oh, the dervish is up to moderate damage if it isn't already. Yep, there it is. The dervish is up to moderate damage. Let's see. All right, and the Atlas remains standing. So my team is very close to no longer being in this fight. And I meant to do I'm gonna roll real quick in the Mega Mech chat, so I just need to roll 1d6 to see if. Oh, I rolled a 6. She survives. Miraculously survives. She wasn't as dead as we thought she was. Holy shit. Dead but survives.
It did say that I could do a physical attack on the I think what was it, the javelin that was withdrawing. I chose not to though. I didn't want to do a kick and have it miss and then
yeah, that's exactly what happens. You miss your kick and then you fall over and something blows up. I'm rolling another 1d6 real fast.
Especially if it's, on a mech that's withdrawing. There's no point.
Yeah. All right. Well, not that it matters in the continuity, but that Mech Warrior Susarla Omar miraculously survives the auto eject and damages that she has suffered. However, the Stalker is indeed absolutely, irrefutably, and irrevocably lost.
I'm just picturing the pilot, because she took so much damage just from, the head hits and, I think she had one from falling damage stuff. She's probably like in like, the hospital or whatever in like the full body cast type
Oh
thing.
yeah, oh yeah. This is definitely one of those like she'd be out for the rest of the season. Like, and what I'm picturing too is like because I had to roll 1d6 and I managed to roll a 6. Like everybody's like, oh my god, she's dead, she's dead. Like the medical monitoring is showing flat lines and everything else, and then it's only once they actually go to retrieve the remains that they realize that no, actually she's still alive. Holy shit! All right, Stalker, it's time until that Atlas gets in range. Ah. So each team has effectively lost a mech at this point. Now it's a matter of basically, oh man, how much damage can I put on that Stalker before it rips my 2 mechs apart? And before your Atlas gets into range to finish me off.
The javelin fled the battlefield.
Yep, he finally made it to safe range or safe distance or whatever. All right. I'm just waiting for an AC-20 to come sailing to that Wolverine's backside. You need an 11, you're gonna roll a 12. That's RNGesus' way of saying go fuck yourself. Oh man.
Yeah, it's actually just barely. It's 1 hex out of range.
Is it?
But yeah.
Oh, good. Now I need some randomly inspired criticals to take place here. All right, so just for you and I, and so far as keeping track of time, we are currently at 1 hour and 12 minutes into the stream. And I want to say it was about 20 to 25 minutes in that we started the fight. And this is currently round 6 or 7? Give me the round report. We are in round 6 right now. Just FYI. Let's see. Hunchback taking more damage. Nothing really new there. Stalker fires on the Atlas. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Your Atlas is now crippled. It lost a leg.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
That's good. The Stalker is taking some damage.
Long range, yeah. I mean, honestly, that's probably I basically, well, we'll get to it, but that's basically what happened is, the Atlas and the Stalker are trading fire now because they're the
bigger threats. The biggest threats,
yeah. And they're both at long range, and especially the Stalker has the better long range.
The Dervish, the Canopian Dervish is up to heavy damage. It lost an arm. And it's continuing to take damage. Your 4P is just brutalizing that thing. Oh dear. Oh. We got an Atlas knocked down. PSR because of lost leg, and the pilot is knocked out, having taken another hit. That's 3 hits on Susarla.
Yep.
I think I have 1 mech in range for physical.
Now this is interesting because the Atlas lost the left leg and in the fall lost all the armor on the right leg.
Yeah. That's
and
good.
Blacked out.
And blacked out. Yep. All right. Kick this. Watch, the Stalker's gonna also smash my Jenner with a fat leg. Thick thighs saving that pilot's life. Oh shit! I wasn't fucking around. Oh, armor destroyed. 6 internal structure remaining on that Jenner's legs. That takes the Jenner up to... Well, take critical hits, so that takes the Jenner all the way up to heavy damage now. It could still... Andy fell over. Let's see. Jenner, Hunchback, Dervish, Stalker. Yep, he fell over, but the pilot did not take damage. The hip actuator has been hit, so now that Jenner can no longer safely run. Safely being the operative word.
I don't know if that gives it a penalty on standing up.
I don't. Yeah, off the top of my head, I'm not sure about standing up, but I know if you try to run with a busted hip actuator, it forces a PSR or you fall over. I believe is how that goes. It's been a little while since. Usually by the
Icon's updating the Atlas is on fire now.
Oh, yeah, oh, I love that. That's one thing I absolutely love because like they start taking a bunch of hits, you see their armor is like pitted and chipped and frayed, and then they start taking fire.
Zero heat.
Yeah, your Atlas is
heat.
Zero is finally or the Atlas is finally cooled off.
Yeah.
All right, man. So at this point, one of us is going to be knocked out first. It's just a question of who. Oh man. I should have looked at that initiative order. I didn't. It's okay.
Yeah, my Hunchback is going first, and I think my Atlas is going last.
Which is appropriate, considering he can't really do anything yet.
Yeah.
Oh, the Stalker moved before me, though. That's a good thing. Okay. Oh, you're in a bad spot with that Hunchback. That Dervish could kick your head right off.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I was trying to get into a corner, or to back up along the map. I didn't have a good spot to do that.
Yeah, that's unfortunate too, though. And then get up, and damn it, I'm gonna put you not there. You can't go there. Get up, come up here, turn. I'm gonna make a PSR because it says I'm running. I need a 7. I rolled a 7 or higher. I'm still in. Let's go. Way to go, Jenner Pilot. That's Anli Kosi. He has been in, I believe, every single match that the Mariks have been in. Piloting the Wasp for 3 weeks and now piloting this Jenner.
Yep. Oh, I forgot my pilot was blacked out on the Atlas.
Yep. All right. Here we go. Shooty shoots.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I have a feeling that my Jenner is going to eat a lot of shit from that Stalker unless he's trying to pummel yours. Your Atlas, I should say. I kind of feel like I need to, but let's hold off on that. I wanted to dump all my lasers into that Stalker, but that would put me up a little bit hotter than I wanted to be. Okay. Wow, you popped an LRM-10 at close range? You fucking... God, what a rude son of a bitch. Yeah, I think my Jenner's dead. God, you fucker! And you burned one of my edge points. Oh my god. Okay. Well, the Jenner is now crippled because it lost its leg. It was blown right out from under him.
Yeah.
That's going to be a problem. Okay. The Dervish is taking internal damage, but we've already got it marked. Okay.
Dervish missed on the Hunchback, but the Hunchback got a few good shots in.
Oh, the Wolverines rolling some hits here. We haven't cracked inside yet. Come on, crack the armor.
Hit on that Stalker.
Oh, did I really?
Re-rolled. Yeah. It was
well,
re-rolled to left torso.
It's all right. We can use up its edge. Let's see. Jenner is down. Oh, Kosi takes a hit. Kosi took a hit. Motherfucker. Stop beating up my pilots. Physical damages. Let's go. Kick this motherfucker. Hunchback.
Oh my god.
Loses an arm. Damage is transferred to the torso. Holy cow.
The torso gets destroyed. Transfers to the center torso.
Yeah, but I think... Oh, no, you did... Oh, but that's the left torso. We can lose that side all day long.
Torso,
yeah. Yep. He's still in the fight. He's still in the fight.
Yep.
Oh, man. That Stalker is still at only light damage. God.
And no ammo to blow up either, so...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's always... Good. Oh, your Atlas pilot's awake.
Yeah.
Let's see if you get a chance to do...
Just
see if you
barely.
get a...
Needed a 7 and rolled a 7.
Yeah, let's see if you can pull something off with that guy. All right, initiative. Atlas is up first, followed by the Hunchback, and then my Wolverine and Jenner. Oh, that's going to be bad. That leaves the Stalker in a position to maneuver around me, and I don't like that.
Yep.
However, he probably has a lot of heat, so let's see. we'll just have to be very, very careful. It's at 6 heat. That's going to reduce its movement. He's not going to be able to go very far. So that'll be helpful for me. My Jenner.
So this is going to be trying to stand up with the Atlas. I need a 9. 4 base piloting plus a 5 for left leg being destroyed.
You want to eject him?
Got up.
No, he's prone still.
No,
he turned, but yeah.
Turned, but
you could always eject him. the stalker will get the kill credit. It won't be me. I wanted the kill credit, but oh, that reminds me. Who killed whom here? I need to keep track of that because it's not just two whatevers. All right, so Zhao and the Wolverine killed the Jenner. So that's a light mech. JR7D. You killed that Hunchback 4P. That was. Oh, Susar, the Atlas killed my Stalker, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then your Hunchback killed the Javelin. I got to keep track of it because normally with only 2 teams playing, it's easy to figure out who killed who, like which team would get the points for it. But there's 3 teams out here, so it's a little bit different. Let's see. God damn, what do I want to do? You know what? We'll just do this. I don't know if it's gonna help me or not. Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Need a 10. Fuck. Nope. He's down. And the Stalker only turned once. Oh, and the Dervish is coming.
And the Dervish is coming. Yep.
Shit. It's because I managed to do some half decent damage.
Oh, AC-20 is gone.
Yep, you lost it. And Kosi, that's my pilot. Kosi takes another hit while trying to stand up.
Yeah.
Damn.
I just barely avoid taking damage too. Needed a 9, rolled a 10. Yeah, that AC-20. I mean, it would have been a struggle to get in range to use that AC-20.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Especially with, leg gone, but yeah.
Okay, let's see what we got here. 11, 14, 17. Fuck it, I'm alpha striking. I need to do something big here. I don't like this idea, but we gotta go all in. 14s or 8s. We gotta go all in. I'm not even thinking about which mechs I can kill to get the most points. I just need to go. I need to do something and give myself some sort of a chance to stay up. My Jenner is going to eat a bunch of shit, it looks like. Medium laser, medium laser, medium laser, medium laser. LRM-10s misses on 8s. Wolverine. Oh, yes, we got the Stalker up to moderate damage. 1 step close. Oh, wrong Stalker. That was my Stalker. That one's dead. Let's see. Stalker. Come on. Give me some good hits. Damn it.
Oh. Hunchback coming in with some big hits.
Oh, yeah, he is. Oh, gyro hit on that Dervish. The Dervish is now officially crippled if it hasn't been already.
Gyro, engine, and LRM-10 critical hits on that Dervish.
That effectively, if we get the crippled and withdrawing statement on the Dervish, that will be kill credit for you, and that will be 2 kills. No, correction, 3 kills for the Davion team.
Oh, man. And the Dervish pilot needed an 8, rolled a 9. The Stalker needed a 5, rolled a 6.
Yep. Oh, this is going to be brutal. Oh, look at that. Look at that Canopian Stalker whose armor no longer looks pristine. Yeah. I got to take my victories where I can, man. Yeah. 2 armor remaining on the Wolverine's left leg and 1 armor remaining on the Stalker's left leg. They're just over there beating each other's shins. Oh, dear Lord. The Dervish shut down? Is that what happened? Yeah, he needed to roll a 4 and rolled a 3. Shut down. Fell over because bad gyro. The pilot takes a hit. Jafar takes a hit in the process. And it is now, if I'm not mistaken, that means that mech is currently shut down.
Yeah, it's shut down.
Yep.
Yeah, shut down, fell. Yep. And took another, well, not to hit anything, but more criticals on the right torso and center torso.
Indeed. The
I am sitting
Davions.
at
Oh
28
man,
at the
you are
moment, man.
right on the
I am
cusp.
sitting right, yeah. But you know what?
Oh,
Both of you guys
oh,
also
oh! It doesn't
like.
matter. You know what? You know what? You want to see what's funny? You see what round it is now? This is the
Oh,
final round. So no matter what
final round.
happens, well, this victory will be determined based solely on what's the word I'm looking for here? Points. Remaining battle value. Or technically it'll be a draw. We'll see. We'll see. Because if we don't get if we get to round 10,
Oh, Alice fell again.
that might listen, the damage he just took might have knocked him down 3%.
Yeah.
Oh, that stalker is trying to get. Oh, he ejected. The dervish ejected.
Yep.
Oh, they abandoned it. Okay, so what was it? The 4P that shot him up?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. The 4P getting 2 kills this round or this match. Jesus Christ. And the dervish. Okay. And then the Canopian dervish defeated. Along with their javelin. I should mark that.
I mean, we basically only have one mech each left in this fight. My hunchback, your Wolverine, and its stalker. Its stalker moved by not moving, looks like.
It turned from the south to meet me
did it?
face on, yeah. My heat is stupid high. I don't know if I don't know if I want to do this. Okay. Alright. I've made my moves. We're just waiting now. Good lord, this match. Man. Oh, the dervish pilot blacked out. And then was killed by the ejection.
By the ejection. Our last match, no pilots took any damage.
Yeah.
Now we've had 2 that have been killed by the ejection.
Yeah.
We re-rolled that one, but
well, that one, yeah, because they didn't. Well, hold on. No, he chose to eject and just failed a bunch of rolls. So we will call that using the same rules that the player teams use.
Surrendering.
Yeah, we'll call that a surrender and not a player. I mean, a pilot.
I mean, yours was the auto ejection from the ammo.
Yeah, that's different. That is different. Yeah, this one was they abandoned the unit, which marks surrendering. So we'll let that one slide. Margot Jafar is fine.
Fell again. It
Yep.
fell on its right leg. The left leg is already gone. Fell
Yeah.
on the right leg. Took more damage. It only has 8 structure left on that leg.
Oh,
This is
Jesus.
the final round anyway.
Yeah. We got the shooty phase, and that will be it. So
And it's facing.
if there was ever a time to go all in and let whatever happen, this is the round.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, he only has. Oh, because he's prone and firing with the other arm. Okay, that actually works to my advantage. Our heat's up. God, do I do it? What's my total heat burn here? 8, 11, 14. What's this heat? It's 18 heat on top of whatever I already got. 28 on a 14. Fuck it. I'm going all in. Either my Wolverine's going to survive or it's going to blow up like a Roman candle. Let's see. The stalker hits my left leg on the Wolverine. It's still standing. What is my Wolverine's damage at, by the way? Have I been keeping track with that? Well, no, I haven't. Oh, because he hasn't actually taken a lot of damage. It was the Jenner that was taking all the damage earlier. Okay, so the Wolverine is up to moderate damage. Stalker takes 1 laser. Your Hunchback shoots at my Wolverine, you son of a bitch.
The only reason I did that was because the Stalker was at an 11. Your Jenner and your Wolverine were at 10s to hit. So
Yeah, no, I don't blame you one bit.
Oh! Out of
go ahead.
Long range for the Stalker. That's why it was
11.
But.
We got the Stalker. We got the Canopian Stalker up to heavy damage. It's lost an SRM 6. It takes a little bit more damage. The Stalker is still standing, and this is the Wolverine, which means we will get a physical phase that the Stalker cannot answer. Need a 4 to hit. Oh, look at that. Not crippled. That takes it up to heavy damage, which I already have.
Stays standing.
It still stays standing.
Needs a 5, rolls a 6. Needs a 5, rolls a 5.
God damn. That's definitely RNG just telling you to go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what do we got. Wolverine is at 14 heat and avoids a shutdown. The Hunchback 4 is at 9 heat. And that is it for the official match.
And I stayed above 25%.
You did. And the Travelers got knocked down to 25, less than 25%. So I think they lose.
So I think they technically finished third. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll say this.
Just barely though. I mean,
Oh man. If there,
28%.
yep, I had 39% remaining. However, you had 3 mech kills. I believe that is 2 more than any other team on the field. So that makes you. Well, here, let's do this. By the rules, we got to add up the points, values, totals. This match is technically considered a draw, which means each team will get 2 victory points right off the bat for that. Because I had to do a little bit of modification for the rules. So let's start looking at victory point tallies. We'll start with the, I almost said Canopians. I meant Davions. The Davions defeated a Stalker, which is an assault mech, so that's 7. They defeated a Dervish, which is a medium. Oh no, I'm sorry. You destroyed a Stalker. You triggered an ammo explosion. Assault mech is destroyed. Oh, I did do that right. So an assault mech destroyed is 7. The Dervish is a medium. It's 3. The Javelin is a light. That's 2. So that gives you 9, 12, 14 victory points. And then the Canopian Travellers, they did not actually kill anyone, according to my tallies. They definitely put a lot of fire out, but they did not actually kill anyone. So they'll only have 2. And then Zhao killed a light mech. That is only 2 victory points for a total of 4. So yeah, it looks like you won the match altogether. Congratulations, you are the Trinity Cup winner.
Wow, just based on points.
Yeah, you definitely got the match on points. It was. Yeah. It really was those kills.
And, yeah.
The Stalker really did it for you. I mean, if you take the Stalker's points out, you still win with 7 points total. But you got 14 grand total because of that Stalker and the 7 points. I'm not going to tally up any of the other stuff because they lead into how much money you earned and repairs and all of that stuff. Let's talk about this match. Wow, what a fucking fight. Jesus, that was just a fight. That was I'm going to say it again just because it's almost funny, but also, wow, that was a fight.
Yep.
Jeez. I don't even know where to begin. I could tell you my opening strategy, which you probably figured out or I mentioned it already. I think I really let off simply based on the Canopians being on my right and you being at my front. I went with that because I needed to put something between me and them if I could focus on you. And that Atlas scared me more than their Stalker until I started taking a bunch of fire from the Stalker.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really what it boiled down to. And it wasn't even me trying to take out the other player on the team or on the board. It was, I'm looking at this fucking Atlas that's far too close to me. I gotta go that way.
Yep. Yeah, basically you did the only thing that you could. You had to, respond to that Atlas, and the side that you were on had no cover. I mean, you had, height advantage, but that, doesn't do anything when it's that,
no.
spread out. It's not, it's not like.
And that's one of those. That's one of those where when you have the height advantage, this is actually working against you. I'm not finding the image I wanted to use. Where did it go? Whatever, I'll put that one up. In this case, it wasn't a height advantage. It put me up where everybody could see me.
Yeah.
Or not everybody, but the other mechs could see me, which is the problem.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened because the Stalker on the Canopians was just laying into you with those LRMs, long range, and didn't have to worry about the trees that were in the middle. It's just, so it could just, pick away at your Stalker, and which actually I'm kind of surprised it went for your Stalker and not my Atlas.
That's actually
thing on the battlefield.
That's actually a valid point that you bring up. I didn't think about that this whole time. Probably because I was so busy with the fact that I had a stalker shooting at my stalker over and over, and for a lot of that I couldn't respond, or chose
Yeah.
not to respond because of the Atlas being in my face. That is interesting that it chose to take on my stalker instead of either splitting the fire because it was not receiving any fire in return, or switching up, going one round for you, one round for me, or something like that. I
Yeah.
wonder.
I mean, I don't.
Oh, you know what it was? I know why. I think I had the elite pilot in my stalker. You had a veteran in your assault.
Mm,
I was the
yep.
bigger threat.
Yeah, that's true. And you know what? Now looking at it from that perspective, also the Atlas, although it has LRM-20s, it's a brawler. It's a close range
Mm-hmm.
brawler.
Yeah.
And if I was a player in that stalker for the Canopians, I probably would have done the same thing just because the stalker is much more dangerous at long range. If it had turned around and started firing at the Canopian stalker, it could do a lot more damage at longer range. Whereas
And
the
for
Atlas
and
would have
over
to
time.
trudge all the way. Yeah,
Yeah.
would have to trudge all the way across the field to get to be able to do a lot of damage
To get
the
into the oh shit range.
Yeah, yep. Which is funny because your stalker was pretty much in that oh shit range for the Atlas like the whole time. And I think it only had one AC-20 shot land the entire match.
Thank you, Jesus.
And
By the way, again, I want to thank you for that.
and you know what?
Let me
When
do the
it did
sign of
land,
the
if you
cross and everything
remember,
on that one.
it landed in the best possible spot on your
For
left
me,
arm.
yeah, absolutely it
Yeah.
did. Yeah, the left arm. No, I think my thought process there with the stalker and the Atlas was I wasn't going to be able to keep distance, and I was not going to be able to stay focused on you because of that other stalker. So I was like, I got to end this quick. And the only way I know how to end a slugfest like that quickly is to get into brawling range, get into melee range, kick the shit out of them, and hope that there's enough left of my mech that I can keep moving on. And that
Yeah.
actually was why I detached the Warhammer, or excuse me, the Wolverine and the Jenner when I did, because I figured at that point one of two things was going to happen. Either the Atlas was going to die or my Stalker was going to die. But my two other need to move now and get the Canopian Stalker off of my ass. And they did a damn good job. I'm curious if the fight had gone a little bit longer, if my Wolverine would have survived long enough to take on your Hunchback. And I think that if that were the case, your Hunchback, it looked like it was paper tissue time on your Hunchback,
it was
to be
getting
honest.
pretty thin, but I mean, those medium lasers were doing a hell of a lot of damage.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it whiffed like early in the match a few times, but I
Some
mean,
comical,
it was
some
like a
comical
consistent
moments
match.
too.
Yeah,
Here's 9 lasers, all of them miss.
yeah. And that's why I went with that model, just because I mean, yeah, you have like 9 lasers. A lot of them can hit or a lot of them can miss, but it's not down to that one shot like the AC-20 is, and it just
Yeah.
whiffed every time.
Oh yeah, and medium lasers are good for both chipping armor and finding crits.
Yeah.
Especially when you have a metric fuck ton of them.
Yeah.
Hashin says that the Stalker has more ammo, which might have been part of the reason why the Canopian Stalker went after mine as opposed to the Atlas. I think that's along the same lines or similar thought process to what Fohammer was just saying, in that the Atlas wasn't a threat at that distance. If the Atlas had been in the Stalker's face, I think that Stalker would have been distracted, and I could have been the one plinking away at it. But of course, the terrain and deployment positions dictated more of what I was going to do than anything else. Honestly, as a GM, I'm glad the player won, as opposed to either myself or the bot. I really wanted to win, but I'm definitely much more happy that you won the match.
It was super close, though.
Oh man, if it weren't for you getting those 2 kills, the Stalker and either the Dervish or the Javelin, it would have been a different story as to who won. But immaterial, you won. You got the kills, and you definitely fucking earned it. Again, you beat my ass, and you earned it. It was not a walkover or pushover in either case, last week or this week. So what that tells me is I got to be more devious the next time I face you on the field. Congratulations, Fohammer. I don't think we need to belabor the point. Congratulations, you are the Trinity Cup holder for the early 30-22 season. Excuse me. Moving forward, all of the player character, or not even player characters, but all the pilots' names and all the pilots and all the mechs and all that, everything is going to revert to the original, what they were prior to week 1 of this season. We are looking at starting within a couple weeks. Here's what I'm looking at doing. I want to hold, probably at this point, a quick meeting, but I want to hold a meeting with all of the potential players. Maybe not next weekend, possibly the weekend after, but sometime real soon. Definitely within 2 weeks. I want to hold a meeting with all the new players just to make sure everybody's on the same page and everybody understands what's expected of them and what, basically how everything's going to work. And then we'll begin our regular play, starting with week 1 of the late 30-22 season. Once again, I want to remind my viewers, whether you're watching now or if you're catching this on YouTube tomorrow, we are looking for more players. If you're interested, find us. Get on the Discord. Discord server invites are all over my pages and profiles and stuff. Find the Discord. Get on the Discord. Send me a message. Contact me. Let me know you want to be a part of the crew. I'll get you in there. We'll get you a team. We've got currently 6 pre-generated teams remaining. If you don't like any of those, you can, of course, create your own. We have rules for that as well. Other than that, I think that's all I've got. We should have some Solasta multiplayer tomorrow. Blood and Glory returning on Tuesday, and Second Star returning on Wednesday. Foehammer, final thoughts for the evening as we close things out. What do you got?
Man, again, it was just a real tough brawl of a match. The two, assault mechs just got in each other's faces the whole time. And yeah, it just barely came down to that ammo explosion on the stalker ended it, and at that point the Atlas was pretty much out of it.
Oh, yeah.
The previous match, stood up like 3 times after getting knocked down. This
Oh,
time,
man.
once it got knocked down, that leg was gone. It just could not get back up, rolling that 9 to get back up, and it would have been effectively out of the fight anyway, even if it had stood up. Everything was out of range except for like the LRMs. Maybe it could have still harassed the stalker or one of your mechs, but yeah, those two basically just went down, swinging, and the Atlas barely came out on the upper end of that. But yeah, I honestly, I think really the MVP was probably that hunchback coming in.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
getting
I definitely support that move.
Your stalker had just been whittled down by my Atlas, by the Canopian stalker, but those medium lasers, basically forced 2 of their mechs to withdraw.
Yeah.
And that, I think it really kind of came from clutch, especially for being in a lot of trouble at the beginning of the match.
It was. Yeah. Hey, one last question I have before we close up, because I forgot to mention it. So the fight started at about 23 minutes in, I believe, plus or minus a couple minutes, because I don't remember what time exactly it was. We finished probably about 5 to 10 minutes ago, maybe a little bit longer. So roughly an hour to an hour and 15-minute match with 3 opponents. What are your thoughts about our measures? My measures, I don't know. We'll call it whatever. What do you think about the things that we've done to try to speed the match up? Do you think it'll be effective? Do you think it'll be something worth keeping?
Yeah, I actually like it. The individual initiative I think is really nice because you're not you have a specific mech that you have to do something with at that point. I really liked it. It's based on the individual role for that pilot mech combo. But also just being able to fire at the same time.
Yeah.
Because
Last week was brutal on that part.
yeah, it just you know when you're doing individual firing and just alternating like that, it does slow it down. And honestly, I I don't, granted, I don't play a ton of Mega Mech, but I don't really think it changes too much, on who you're going to shoot at, unless like maybe one is like, you've got like 2 targets that are right next to each other, and one is, slightly better, to hit than the other, because basically you've already moved your mech into a position
Yeah.
with the intention of firing at something. You
I
know,
think
9 times out of 10, you're gonna fire at that mech.
yeah, I think with individual initiative and the firing phase, the only difference there is if you have all of your pieces on the board and you're able to choose who fires when, you can set it up so that your target takes the big hits first and then all of the little hits later. You don't have that option with individual initiative. You go with what you got. I think in our case, it doesn't make as much of a difference insofar as trying to kill a mech because there's a few other things that kind of get in the way of getting a fast kill because you've got a lot more fighting to do afterwards. You've got 10 rounds. You do the best you can with what you got, and I think that's part of. I think with that as part of this gameplay that we're doing here with this league, with the sport side of it, I think that's what is really going to drive up some of that competitiveness or competitionness, whatever word is I'm trying to find here, and really really bring the stakes into it.
Yeah, and I think that's really what you were intending to go with the vision for this league.
Yeah.
Is that it's supposed to be very fast paced. You only have 10
Yes.
rounds. You got to get in there, get the hits that you can. Not strategize too much about optimal position stuff. You just got to get what you can when you can.
Yeah, because on the one side, these guys are kind of like the minor leagues. On the other side, from the above the table standpoint, we've got potentially 4 players that have to get through their matches in a 2 to 3.5 hour block. Because if we go much longer than that, somebody's not going to be able to make it.
Yeah.
So not necessarily trying to rush through matches, but definitely want to get through them quickly so that everybody gets their chance each week. Because I know with my schedule, I can't facilitate a series of one-on-one engagements multiple times a week. Like I got to do it all in one night. It's just with the way my schedule is set up right now. But yeah, I just wanted to get your feedback on that. I actually really enjoyed the individual initiative because that's what I shouldn't say always, but I've played individual initiatives so much that it's almost second nature to me. I've learned how to get around it or not get around it, but like work with it or accept it. Having the simultaneous deployment, simultaneous fire, simultaneous physical, that speeds things up so much because you just, like you said, you figure out who's going to fire where and you just go with it. Whatever happens. You don't have to worry about waiting for the other players to plot their fires. And kind of a drawback, but sometimes you just gotta take whatever comes your way, which is in line with the spirit of this league. You don't get to see what the opponents are shooting at you, but you just worry about what you can do and hope that you survive. And I feel like that definitely adds a little bit of realism to it as well. Hashin says he would join, but his schedule is honestly worse. My friend, hit me up in DMs. Let's see if we can't figure something out. Because you never know. Maybe we can make something work. We'll see. But other than that, Fo, any last thoughts before we close it out?
No, it's been a great test season. I'm surprised coming out on top. The 2 wins, back to back, to close out the season. I was on the outside looking in, going in last week for trying to make it to the final, and pulled up that upset, and another big upset where this is kind of like the BattleTech equivalent of fight going like the full round, the full advertised length or whatever, and it just comes down to points.
Yeah. Yep.
No one had decisive knockout, just all the way to the end.
Yep. No, that definitely does summarize it very well. I would say before we leave, I've had an amazing time putting all this stuff together, and I'm glad it's worked out. My intention is to not be a team manager in the next season. I want to manage the entire league. I think I said something to that effect earlier. But I am, depending on the situation, offering proxy services as needed based on how many players we have and what kind of schedule conflicts we have. What that will mean is I will play your fight, but any other decisions that your team needs to have made during the week will be entirely up to you. And by you, I mean in this case, anybody listening and wondering if they can make it or not. I'll do the fight for you, but everything else is on you. All the decisions that have to be made between matches will be on you. But that's enough of that. Let's get on out of here. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by and hanging out, even if it was just for a little while, or if all you did was lurk in the shadows. My dark space, lurk space is your safe space? I don't know. There's something I used to say, and I could never quite get it right, but whatever. Either way, I'm glad that everybody had a chance to come by, hang out. If you're watching on YouTube, you know the drill. All the things that YouTubers say. Hit all the buttons: the like, the subscribe, the bell. I don't know. Just push buttons. See what happens. Other than that, my friends, have a safe one. Be good out there and stay out of trouble. And we will be back again tomorrow, hopefully. And here in a couple of weeks, the Grayland Trios League will return with 8 teams going head-to-head every week for about 9 or 10 weeks. Till then, stay safe. Have a good one, my friends. We're out.